What if I told you that two ordinary brothers could build incredible homes using nothing but mud, bamboo, and a shovel? While most people struggle to survive in the wilderness, these two turn the forest into their personal construction site. With no machines, no electricity, and no modern tools, they create breathtaking houses, hidden underground rooms, swimming pools, and even giant dinosaur-themed water slides. Today, you're about to watch one of their most unbelievable adventures. Let's get started. The two brothers dream of changing their lives forever. Instead of waiting for opportunities, they decide to build something extraordinary with their own hands. Their first challenge is clearing the land. Thick tree roots stand in their way, but working together, they dig, chop, and remove every obstacle. Before long, a massive pit begins to take shape. Of course, no day in the wilderness is complete without food. One brother heads to the nearby stream and quickly catches two large fish. Using fresh bamboo, natural clay, and hot coals, they cook the fish the traditional way. After a long morning of hard work, they enjoy a simple but satisfying meal before getting back to work. Now the real construction begins. Using only a shovel, they carefully dig two perfectly round shafts into the ground and connect them with an underground passage. They even carve a beautiful staircase leading into the hidden chamber below. Their dream is simple, a place that could one day become the perfect home. Inside the underground room, they carefully shape walls, sleeping areas, and storage space. To protect everything from rain, they cover the roof with wooden poles, leaves, and thick layers of mud. Finally, they scatter grass seeds across the top so nature itself can help hide the structure. As the days pass, the hidden home blends perfectly into the landscape. But they aren't finished. The brothers discover a nearby anthill filled with strong clay-rich soil. This natural material becomes the perfect substitute for cement. Mixing mud with water and natural fibers, they create a surprisingly durable building material. Working entirely with their hands, they smooth every surface until it looks almost professionally finished. Next comes one of the most exciting features. Large stones collected from nearby hills become the foundation of a beautiful swimming pool. Every rock is carefully placed by hand before being covered with layers of polished clay. Soon the pool begins to take shape. To make the area even more inviting, they collect fresh grass and transplant it around the edges. On one side, they build a simple bamboo lounge area complete with handmade chairs where they can relax after long days of work. What started as an empty piece of wilderness is slowly transforming into an incredible outdoor paradise. But the brothers have an even bigger surprise planned. Using bamboo poles, flexible branches, and thick mud, they construct elegant entrance columns inspired by ancient architecture. Every detail is shaped entirely by hand. Then they build a curved wall beside the pool, coating it with smooth clay until it resembles solid concrete. Now all they need is water. They connect long bamboo pipes to a nearby stream, allowing fresh mountain water to flow naturally into the pool. Within hours, crystal-clear water pours down the curved wall, creating a beautiful waterfall unlike anything you'd expect to find in the middle of the forest. After weeks of non-stop work, the brothers finally take a break. Like little kids, they race to the top, slide down into the cool water, laugh together, and enjoy the masterpiece they built with nothing more than determination, creativity, and hard work. But the adventure is only beginning. Because their next project will be even bigger, even more creative, and far more unbelievable than anything you've seen so far. After finishing their hidden underground retreat, the brothers refuse to slow down. Instead, they search for an even better location beside a wide river. Looking across the open landscape, they imagine something far more ambitious, a multi-level wilderness villa built entirely from natural materials. The first step is creating a strong foundation. Using dozens of sturdy bamboo poles, they carefully mark the layout of the house. Every support post is measured by eye and firmly anchored into the ground before horizontal beams are tied together with vines. Slowly, a massive frame begins to rise. Floor by floor, the structure grows taller until the skeleton of a beautiful three-story home stands proudly in the middle of the forest. Next comes the walls. Thousands of thin bamboo strips are woven together to form strong panels. Every piece is placed by hand, creating a lightweight but surprisingly durable structure. To strengthen the walls, the brothers prepare a traditional mixture of clay, mud, dried grass, and water. They knead it with their feet until it becomes thick and smooth, then spread it across every wall using only their hands. As the mud dries, the villa begins to look like a real home. But these brothers never settle for ordinary. They carefully carve decorative patterns around the doors and windows, giving the house an elegant handcrafted appearance. Every corner receives special attention, proving that even deep in the wilderness, craftsmanship matters. Once the walls are complete, it's time to add color. Using natural pigments mixed with clay, they paint the exterior in warm earthy tones with bright blue accents. The simple colors instantly transform the building into something that looks both rustic and surprisingly modern. Now they turn their attention outside. The empty space in front of the villa becomes the perfect location for another swimming pool. Working from sunrise until sunset, they dig a large rectangular pit. Smooth every surface, and waterproof it with layers of fine clay. To give the pool a premium look, they carefully draw tile-like patterns across the floor before adding blue, green, and white colors. Fresh grass is planted around the edges, blending the pool naturally into the surrounding forest. After nearly 3 weeks of non-stop work, the luxury villa is finally complete. Exhausted but proud, the brothers dive into the pool, practicing flips, racing each other through the water, and celebrating another incredible achievement. Most people would stop there. Not these two. Looking at the empty space beside the house, they come up with another crazy idea. A giant dinosaur water slide. They begin by building a tall bamboo framework that stretches from the upper level of the villa all the way down to the pool. The frame is covered with tightly woven bamboo before thick layers of smooth clay are applied over the surface. Little by little, the shape of a giant dinosaur begins to appear. Its huge open mouth becomes the entrance to the slide, while its long neck forms a twisting path leading straight into the water. To make every ride safe, the brothers redirect even more river water into the pool, raising the water level before testing their newest creation. One after another, they launch themselves through the dinosaur's mouth, speeding down the giant slide before splashing into the crystal-clear pool below. The project turns an already impressive wilderness villa into something that feels like a natural adventure park. And somehow, they're still not finished. Because their biggest and most beautiful project is about to begin. Just when it seems like the brothers have reached their limit, they surprise everyone once again. This time, they set out to build their most beautiful home yet. Instead of digging underground or creating another simple cabin, they dream of constructing a villa inspired by classic European architecture, all with bamboo, mud, vines, and their own hands. Construction begins with a carefully designed bamboo frame. Every beam is tied together with precision, creating a strong structure that will support multiple levels. Unlike their previous projects, this house includes elegant arched doorways, giving it a timeless and sophisticated appearance. Inside, they build sturdy staircases connecting each floor, making the entire home practical as well as beautiful. To save materials while keeping the structure lightweight, they space the bamboo flooring carefully, proving once again that smart design is just as important as hard work. Next comes the walls. The brothers mix clay, mud, dried grass, and natural fibers into a thick building mixture. Working for hours under the hot sun, they cover every wall by hand until the entire villa is sealed and protected from the weather. Then they try something completely different. Before the mud dries, they mix grass seeds into the outer layer. Over the following days, they water the walls again and again. Slowly, tiny green shoots begin to appear. Week after week, the house transforms into a living structure. Bright green grass covers the walls and roof, blending perfectly with the surrounding forest. From a distance, the villa almost disappears into nature, looking more like a magical hillside than a handmade building. Now it's time to decorate the interior. Using thin bamboo strips, the brothers weave comfortable furniture completely by hand. They build a large bed, a dining table, benches, shelves, and everything needed to make the house feel like a real home. To reduce moisture inside, they spread a layer of dry clay across the floor, creating a cleaner and more comfortable living space. Outside, they continue improving the property. Another large pit is carefully transformed into a smooth swimming pool. Beside it, they construct an elevated bamboo slide supported by strong pillars. Every section is reinforced before being covered with polished clay, creating a smooth surface for fast rides into the water. Finally, they decorate the entire area with hundreds of small stones collected from nearby rivers, giving the landscape a natural yet elegant finish. After